I saw her, but she could not speak to me. Her hair was beautiful. Her eyes were beautiful too. I loved her a lot.
And she was the happiest and most alive I'd ever seen her.
When her labor pains began last winter, she needed a hospital to deliver her baby.
The nearest one was hours away, and she and her husband couldn't afford the taxi fare to get there.
There was no one to help them in their village either.
There was no trained midwife, no doctors, no surgery equipment, no health centers.
Realizing how dangerous the situation was, her husband lifted her onto his shoulders and rushed out to the freezing night to find help.
Her blood was flowing non-stop. We then had to look for a motorbike to rush her to a district hospital because we knew her condition was serious.
The hospital was understaffed and lacked drugs.
She told the duty doctor something was very wrong.
Normally, pulling on the umbilical cord will extract the placenta. The cord broke off. This caused her to hemorrhage.
So emergency workers carried her through the rubble on a stretcher to another hospital. Her baby was born via C-section, but showed no signs of life.
Doctors were trying to save her life, but she realized she was losing her baby and shouted, "Kill me now."
And she bled to death. Our baby did not survive either.
Are you able to relate to that?
Yeah, absolutely. But not losing your life. I grew up with a mom who was strong and resilient, who got pregnant during a war, escaped a country during a war. To hear that the story of my mother continues. And some women don't make it is heartbreaking.
And this one resonates with me a lot. So when Julia was born, they hadn't removed entirely the placenta. So we're gonna have to do it all over again, give you another epidural, go in and remove it all. Otherwise, you're gonna hemorrhage and you're gonna have a big problem.
That one was like, it gave me chills. That was scary. I couldn't imagine the mother's feeling, having a stillborn and then thinking to herself, I might not make it because the hospital is so far away.
You know, it triggered definitely the memory of that panic. I was lucky enough to have that support, but I can't imagine just being unassisted.
When I told my wife that I loved her after our baby was born, it was a really happy, joyous moment. I can't imagine what the antithesis of that is like. Not saying it as an affirmation, but saying it as a goodbye.
Just being a husband and not being able to help your wife, and then just the guilt that you must feel.
I can't even imagine not having been able to hold my baby and even having had to fear for my life while giving birth. I always felt I was very well taken care of, and I think every mother should deserve that.
Healthcare is a human right, and that should be fundamental. We shouldn't be hearing these stories, basically.